So in a previous class, we discussed how we can utilize alter table modify option to modify the existing column, data type and size. I hope there is no confusion regarding that concept which we discussed in last class. So in continuation with this, now in today's class, we are going to discuss about how we can add new columns by using alter table add option. Okay, assume that. So here I have already created a student table with 3 columns. Those are nothing but a registration number, student name and class. And also you can see the data type which I have defined there. For registration number, I have defined a character, student name and class I have considered varchar 2, so that I can store what? Variable length of a characters. But here I forgot to insert what? A division column, because I require what? A division column, because we are having a different divisions in our college. So that's why to insert a new column. So even we have created the table structure and even we have inserted a record within this. So now we have to add one more column by using what? Add option. So here you can see here, by using add option, what we can do? We can add even more columns to the existing table structure. Okay, so this can be done by using alter table command, but with add option. As I earlier discussed, what? Alter table comes with 2 options, 2 different options: alter table add and also alter table modify. With the help of modify, what we can do? We can modify the existing column definition. Column data type na change ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಿರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ column size na change ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಿರಬಹುದು. That can be done by using a modify option. But with the help of add option, we can add new columns to the existing table structure. Here you ನೋಡಬಹುದು, I have successfully added what? Division column with a character data type, so that I can store a single character within this column, isn't it? So how it can be done? Let me show you the syntax to add a new column to the table. So again, the syntax is very simple. Alter table keyword we have to use. After this table name we need to specify, and after that in the modify option we were using what? Modify keyword, but here what we need to do? We have to use add option. Add keyword we have to use. You can see here, alter table, table name, add option I'm using. So add is nothing but one more keyword which will be used to add new column to the existing table structure. Add. After this we need to specify column definition by using what? Column name, new column name, and also I can specify the column definition by using what? Data type, size and constraint, etc. Right? Suppose what happens if I'm trying to add more than one columns? More than one columns na ನಾವು add ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? I need to specify the column definition by using the parentheses. Within the parentheses we need to specify the column definitions, and I need to separate the column definitions by using a comma. Right? So now let me show you one example. As you can see here, alter table student. Student is what? Table name. Already created table name. Student anta create ಮಾಡಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? ಆಲ್ಟರ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ there is no use of alter table, isn't it? So alter table student, add is a keyword. Add. Which column I want to add now? I want to add a division column. So division is the column name, and after that I'm going to specify char as a data type. So here char is nothing but accepting a fixed length of a character, and if you observe, for character I'm not specifying size. What I told? If I'm not specifying the size, by default it will consider what? Single byte, single character. So in this case, division can hold a single character. That's it. And even we require what? In division I want to store A or B or C. Likewise, we are going to store the value. So no need to specify the size at all. Even though if we specify the size within the parenthesis, it doesn't matter. We can specify the size as 1 within the parenthesis after character data type. Both are acceptable. So there are certain limitations. As you can see here, we are using alter table command, isn't it? There are certain limitations or disadvantages, we can say. Those I'm going to list out here. What are those? With the help of alter table command, I cannot change the table name. Assume that already I have created a student as a table name. I want to make it as a students, or else I want to make it as a UG student. I want to make it as a PG student. It is impossible. I cannot rename the table name here by using alter table command. To rename, we are having a rename command separately in a DDL. By using that command, we can change the table name. And also, we cannot change the column name here. Sir, already we have declared reg underscore no as a column name. I want to make it as r underscore no. No, I cannot change even column name also. Okay, and even column cannot be dropped. I cannot delete the column, existing column structure. I cannot delete a class column from the existing table by using what? Alter table command. So these are what certain limitations. And also one limitation already I have discussed in previous session, that is nothing but if my table is containing the records, I cannot modify the table structure. That is the biggest limitation. Because I'm trying to change what size and data type of the column. So to modify that column structure, we need to delete all the records which are available in table. Then only we can modify the table structure. Otherwise, it is impossible. So these are what are certain limitations associated with alter table command. So now let me demonstrate you how we can add a new column. Okay. So already I have opened Oracle here, as you can see. Let me show you what are the table we have already created in previous sessions. So select the star from tab so that it will list out what are the tables we have already created. As you can see here, we have created a product table. Hope you are able to see this. Product table, student table, ST marks, that is student marks, SUP, supplier. So these are the tables already we have created. Let me see the structure of a student table now. So to see the table structure, we are using what? Describe command. Describe student. There is a command called as a describe. Describe command, what it does? It is going to provide the table description. What are the columns it has? Whether it is accepting null values or what? What are the data type defined for each and every column? And what is the size of each and every column? So regarding these, it will provide the details. So now let me show you how we can execute this. So nodri, nanen madini, I have just entered the statement called as DESC. That is indicating what? Describe. I can write in full. Describe anta ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರಿಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು DESC ಅಂತಾದ್ರೂ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. Both are acceptable. Describe student table name, so that it will display what are the columns available in student table, whether each column is accepting null values or what are the data types associated with each column and its size. Let me show you. Okay, so now execute this, press enter. Now you can see here it is showing what are the columns available in that particular student table. You can observe there is a registration number column, yes name column, and class column. Among these three, student name is not accepting null values. You can observe it there. We are having a null column, isn't it? That is indicating what? Whether REGNO is accepting null values. Yes, it is accepting what? Null values. Alli nodri, in front of REGNO there is no not null. Not null anta enu kottilla adu. That means what? We can store null values in REGNO. Registration number blank bidabodu naville in this case. Correct? For yes name, not null. That means what? Yes name is not accepting null values anangadu. I cannot store blank values for student name. And also for class, I can leave a blank. Right? And also you can see the types associated with each column. Registration number is accepting a character with 8 as a size. And also for yes name and class, we are having a varchar 2. But if you observe the size, for yes name, we are reserving what? 30 bytes. And for the class, we are reserving 10 bytes. So this is how the describe table command is working. Describe table name. Aden martade, it will give the table description like this. ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಒಳಗೆ 3 ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವು ಅಂತ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ಆ 3 ಕಾಲಮ್ಸ್ ಎಂತ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ನ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಗುರ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಆಡ್ ಅ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಲ್ಟರ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ now let me see what are the records available in student table. So for that I will execute select star from student statement. Yes, you can see here already we have stored one record. In previous session we have created a student table and also we have inserted what? One record. So now what I need to do, I need to add one more column here, that is division column. So ivaga nodri, already table has been created, already record has been inserted, but unfortunately I forgot to insert what? Division column. But now I want to add one more column for this. How it can be done? By using alter table add option. So now what I need to do, I need to execute alter table command. Alter table command. Okay, so now alter table, which table I am going to alter now? Student. Provide the name of the table here, alter table student. Now I need to add. Look at this, what I have written, alter table student add, because I want to add a new column for student table. So alter table student add. Now I want to add one column only, so that no need to include brackets. Okay, so the new column I want to add is division, div, and it is accepting a character with 1 byte. That's it. So now I'm going to end the statement by using semicolon. Look at the statement, what I have written once again, alter table student add, because I want to add one column called as division, div. Div ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿಲ್ಲ, column name ಅದು. Okay, char, that is data type, I want to define for division column. ಅಂದ್ರೆ division ಎಂತ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನ accept ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ? Character value na accept ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. What is the size of the division column? 1. It can hold 1 character, that's it. So after this I'm going to end the statement by using a semicolon. Now if I press enter, SQL compiler execute the statement. Now let me enter. You can see table got altered. Now if I see the description of the table structure by executing describe student, now you can see it is showing 4 columns. Nodri, avagle ನಾವು describe command execute ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ it was showing only 3 columns. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? REGNO, yes name, class ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. But ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, it has added one more column called as division. If I fetch the record, So select star from student. Now you can see one more column has been added with D here. So that is indicating what? Division. Note. So here it has included one more column here that is representing division. Sir, why it is not displaying a div? It is showing just a D. Because we have reserved only one byte. So that's why it will show only a single character for the column name also. Artha aita? So this is how we can add new columns for the existing table structure. Let me add two more columns for this, right? Assume that let me add a contact number and email address for the student table. So now kindly please help me to write the statement alter table student, add or modify. Add, very good. Add. Now look at this. I want to add two columns now. Within parenthesis, I need to pass the column definition. So open the parenthesis, press enter. Now give the first column name. Assume that first column name is what? Okay, mobile. So let me define it as a number because mobile is obviously accepting a numeric value. What is the size of the mobile number? 10. Put a comma here, right? Because I want to add one more column definition. Press enter, give some space. The next column is email. So now it is accepting a varchar, isn't it? Because every email is not having a fixed length of a character. So some emails may have 10 characters and some may have 25, like that. Okay. So varchar, let me specify 20 as a size here. Okay, I want to add these two columns. Now close the parenthesis and terminate the statement by using semicolon. So semicolon. Look at the statement. Everything is correct. Look at the spellings also for keywords. Alter table student, add. Within the parenthesis, I have mentioned mobile column definition and email column definition. Correct, Aita? Number spelling, varchar spelling, everything should be very clear. Allenadru new mistake madidre, it will generate error. Okay, so now I hope there is no issue in this. Now if I try to execute it, see, table got altered. Okay, now let us see the description. DSC student, isn't it? So now it has to display how many columns? Previously it was containing 4 columns. Now recently we have added 2 more columns. Now it has to display 6 columns. So let us see. Now you can see here clearly it is showing 6 columns, isn't it? REGNO, yes name, class, division, mobile and email. Now let us see the records. To see the records, I will execute the select star from student. So now we can see it has added what? 2 more columns after division. You can see here. So it has included what? 2 more columns with no values. Understood? So this is how alter table add option is going to work. With the help of alter table command, I cannot modify the name of the table. I cannot modify the name of the column. I cannot modify the table structure if it is having a records within it. Modify ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, but column add ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Even though ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅದ, ಅಜಯ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, but still we are able to add new columns. ಬಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಟೈಪ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಮಾಡಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಎಂಟಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Any issues in this? So now, as usual, describe command is what? One more DDL statements. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ DDL ಕಮಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ DML ಕಮಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ DML ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. DDL ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಬರ್ತಾವು, DML ಯಾವ ಬರ್ತಾವು, DCL ಯಾವ ಬರ್ತಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿವಿ? ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿವಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ DDL ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಟರ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ರೈಟ್ ನೌ this is also one of the DDL command. Now what we are discussing? Describe command. It is also one of the DDL command. I have mentioned in which database language this command appears. Bracket na mention ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ರಲ್ಲ. Describe command, within the parenthesis I have mentioned DDL. That means what? This command belongs to DDL statement. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Already I have explained a very simple command it is, which is going to display the table structure, right? So syntax, ನಿಮಗೆ explanation ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? You have to write what is the use of the statement, you have to write the syntax, and you have to mention one example for each and every command. Explain DDL commands ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು 5 marks ಗೆ. DDL commands ಯಾವ ಬರ್ತಾವ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಅದ್ದು ಯೂಸ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಸಿಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್, ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್. You will get full marks, no issues, right? So now describe command. So describe command is used to see the table structure of the table structure. That's it. It is used to see the table structure. It is going to describe the table structure. Syntax, nodri hengide syntax. I can write describe in full, or else I can simply use DESC. That's it. ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, I am writing RIBE within a square brackets. That is indicating what? Optional. ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬರಿಬಹುದು, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತಪ್ಪೇನಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you can simply omit this. Okay, chalega. DESC. If you write, then also valid. If you write describe in full, then also it is valid. After this, directly we need to specify what? Table name. Describe table name. That's it. No table keyword, nothing. Now I'll create a table ಒಳಗೆ create table name ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಿದ್ವಿ. Alter table name. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, describe table name directly. There is no table keyword. So for example, I can write like this. DESC customer is also valid, and also describe customer is also valid. Both are acceptable and it will work for both commands. Okay, so this is what regarding describe command. So it is going to provide what? A description of the specified table or view. Don't bother about what is the view. It is also one of the database object. ನಾವು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಹಂಗೆ ವ್ಯೂನು ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದು. But according to your syllabus, view is not available. You can concentrate on only table, right? Yes. Already we have discussed how we can see the table structure by using describe command. So in the next class, we will be discussing what is the use of rename command and drop table command. Okay. Any issues in this? Hope you have understood.